museum dedicated to Victoria's residential heritage, Wentworth Villa offers a unique setting to explore historic architecture and the lives behind it. The exhibits showcase Victoria's diverse architectural history with a focus on late 19th and early 20th century heritage homes. Discover distinctive styles and the stories of the people who designed and lived in these remarkable buildings. Built in 1863, Wentworth Villa is one of Victoria's oldest homes and was once its largest residence. Constructed from California redwood, it was built for Sea Captain Henry Bailey Ella and his wife Martha, pictured in the center here in 1904. They were early settlers whose lives were closely tied to the growth of Victoria. The villa became a center of social life and home to their 7 children. Today, exhibits share the Ella family story through artifacts, heirlooms, and everyday objects, offering a glimpse into Victorian family life. The Grant family was the other family to own and live in Wentworth Villa. Throughout much of the 20th century, they operated a successful antique store from the building. The business was founded by Faith Grant and continued through 3 generations of her family. In 1958, the Grants added a rear extension to serve as their private residence, allowing them to run their thriving business across both floors of the historic villa. Today, the extension is where lectures and music programs take place. Originally known as the Connoisseur's Shop, the Grants' business still operates today in a smaller location on Oak Bay Avenue, now called Faith Grants on the Avenue. Wentworth Villa underwent an extraordinary restoration by skilled volunteers, earning Heritage BC's Outstanding Achievement Award in 2016. Using historic photographs, original materials, and traditional techniques, restorers preserved windows, floors, plaster, doors, and decorative details, while uncovering layers of wallpaper and paint that reveal the home's history. The most striking change was the accurate reconstruction of the intricate Carpenter Gothic balustrade removed over a century ago. Modern systems including heating, fire protection, and seismic reinforcement were discreetly added, protecting the structure without erasing its character. The result is a living record of craftsmanship, conservation, and care. Wentworth Villa now stands as a museum linking Victoria's early architectural history with the present. Pictured here is the original color of the house. Over the years, some out-of-place items have been discovered on the property, including tombstones. One particular tombstone belonged to Innocenzio Ragazzoni. Ragazzoni was a violinist, Freemason, and restaurant owner originally from Italy. The tombstone was stolen from Ross Bay Cemetery, flipped upside down, and used as a paving stone for the house's rear patio. The museum's exhibits highlight the architectural history of Victoria. Here are a few you'll encounter on your next visit. Built in 1903 for James Muirhead Jr., the Muirhead residence was a 3,500 square foot single-story home that blended comfort with craftsmanship. It featured running water, plumbing, 5 fireplaces, and richly wood-paneled interiors. It was considered modern for its time, even before electrical outlets were added. This exhibit highlights the home's opulent interiors and ornate exterior, shown through images, a model, and original blueprints. Designed in the late Queen Anne style by architects Thomas Hooper and Charles Watkins, the house showcases Hooper's signature Palladian window above the front porch. The story also traces the Muirhead family's impact on Victoria. James Muirhead Sr., a Scottish train joiner, co-founded Muirhead and Mann Company, which grew into one of the city's largest industrial employers. His son, James Jr., lived in the residence until 1953. Through photographs and historical records, discover how the Muirhead residence was saved from demolition, restored, and remains a lasting symbol of architectural design and industrial growth in Victoria's past. Born in Leeds, England in 1867, architect Francis Rattenbury came to Canada in 1891 and quickly made a name for himself in Victoria. His breakthrough came in 1893 when his design for the provincial legislative buildings was selected, launching a prolific career. Rattenbury soon became Western Division architect for the Canadian Pacific Railway, designing grand hotels that defined early luxury travel, including Victoria's iconic Empress Hotel. Together with the Parliament buildings, these landmarks shaped the city's inner harbour. Rattenbury designed his own home on Beach Drive, where he lived from 1898 to 1929. Expanded over time, the Arts and Crafts residence reflects a pivotal period in his life and work. A scale model of the home anchors this exhibit. Over the years, staff have reported hearing strange sounds in the house. 5 people have died in the house, including Henry, Ella, and some boarders. Could it be their ghosts haunting the hallways, or squirrels in the attic? There are several exhibits planned for 2026, including a refresh of the Ella exhibit, the story of the Capitol Iron Buildings, and the architectural history of Fort Street. The next time you're in Victoria, why not stop by Wentworth Villa? It's located at 1156 Fort Street. Thanks for watching this video on Wentworth Villa in Victoria. More information can be found at wentworthvilla.com or on our website.